on, you guys? Jermaine here. Man, if you're watching my stream and you see the title of this video, it says Best Sniper Warframe in the game, and I stand by it. If you have not seen Ivara, used Ivara, and you like sniping, I don't know what you're waiting for. But if you're like me and you don't like using bows very often, and like I don't like using bows that much because I think they don't do multiple. I like doing multiple damage, or like I want to know if I hit an enemy, it's going to kill them. And sometimes bows don't do that. But most people seem to think if you use Avara, you have to use the bow. Well, first of all, her final ability is called the Artemis bow. So, and you can pretty much use that one anytime you want to use it because it doesn't go by duration. It goes by how much energy you have. So you can use the Artemis bow anytime you want as long as the ability is unlocked. And it is a sick ass ability. Don't get me wrong, I love her abilities. But I just don't like using bows very much. But her Artemis bow is an awesome ability, but I don't like using like physical bows because they're not all of them are strong, and I don't have mine modded out right. So, and like I was saying, a lot of people think you have to use bows with Ivara. No, you don't. You can use a sniper rifle or anything as long as it's silenced, because she also has an ability called Prowl, and what that does is it makes her invisible, sort of like Loki. But what happened, and since her powers are based off of energy instead of duration, you can stay invisible for as long as you want, pretty much. So what happens when you do that is you can pretty much, like I said, as long as you have enough energy, you can stay invisible as long as you want. It doesn't really matter as long as you have the energy to back it up. But the cool part is, like I said, you don't have to use a bow. As long as you have the Hush mod on a sniper rifle, you can snipe them out all day because it makes no noise, because she will not be invisible if she makes any noise. So be forewarned, if you run while you use this ability, it will turn off the ability. So you have...
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marine stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Yeah, so it does
kind of clone something a little less ugly.
It does kind of draw back a little bit because she does have to move slow, but that really doesn't matter. I'm doing a specific quest to unlock my Riven mod right now, so I will show you some of her ability right now. Still, best sniper in the game. I don't care what anybody says. Best sniper in the game. I don't care. She is awesome. She is so dope. And then if you mod her out right or to your liking, there's no specific way. See, when you run, it cuts the ability short. So you have to be walking or being stuck, and she can still stuff from enemies. She can also steal things from the enemy. That is just ultimately dope. I don't care, man. If you can jack stuff from the enemy too, but that takes a little more time, so you gotta be prepared for that. But it's cool because she can steal things, and I like stealth, so I can do this. And notice, it doesn't make me become not invisible anymore because it's based on how much energy I have. So if you have a lot of like energy mods that give you tons of energy, I suggest you get this Warframe and you use it, because this is the best one of the best sniping warframes in the game. And if you have a Kubro like I do that makes you invisible, it works even better. And I do have a sniper rifle equipped to her right now.
Let's go on the offensive.
But right now I'm doing a mission to unlock a Riven mod, and I have to get 40 stealth kills without being downed or going or dying. So that's what I'm doing right now. But still, definitely one of the best the best sniping Warframe in the game. I don't care what anybody says. You don't like it, oh well. Okay, now check this out. I'm gonna go invisible. I can make, and I'm gonna snipe him right in the head. And I'm still invisible. So, as long as, like I was saying, as long as you have enough energy to keep her in stealth, you can make it through a whole quest without even being seen. Look at this poor bastard. Another cool ability that Ivara has is the ability to make her own zip line. So if you want to snipe from high with this Warframe, you most definitely can. If you want to see what I'm talking about, let me show you. Okay, so you go to her first ability, and you just go. Now check it. She has her own zip line. And you can stay right here and just snipe. Or wherever you want to be. It's totally awesome. Still by far my favorite ability though is this right here. I can just creep about. You know, stealth attacking people. As long as my energy lasts. And I don't make any noise, I can snipe them out.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
You can snipe them out, and I love sniping. I was kind of torn between using her because I thought I was going to be restricted to having to use the bow. But I thought, let me see if I can equip a sniper rifle to her, and lo and behold, it worked. So that was a total bonus to having Ivara. Like, I don't care what anybody says. I like this Warframe. I haven't seen anybody using Ivara though. I'm like, what? Like, honestly, I see very few drawbacks to using Ivara, in my opinion, that is. I mean, I could be wrong, but I see very few drawbacks to using Ivara at all. Because she's stealthy, she's pretty quick, And like I said, if you combine her with a Kubro that makes you go invisible, even when you don't have enough energy, the Kubro will back you up. And then you can do stuff like this. Now the weapon I'm using, I'm not sure if you can still get it in the game, because if I remember correctly, I got this from a special event. This is the Snipetron. Yes, you heard me right, Snipetron. And with Avara, it comes in so totally handy. Now, if you're wondering if you can farm for Ivara, yeah, you can farm for Ivara, but the problem with that is you have to do tons of spy missions to get her, and it is, quite frankly, a bitch to get her. So what I do is I just bought her because she comes with a reactor already installed and all that kind of good stuff. Besides the fact that it's just a serious, serious pain to get Ivara, which is probably why I haven't seen a lot of people using it now that I think about it. But yeah, it is a serious pain to get Ivara. But I just buy it. I can't say it anymore. I don't really care if people agree with me or not, but I'm thinking this is one of the best sniping Warframes in the game. Stealth period. Because there's just no stopping it. Like, and it's awesome. And for a player like me, I love it because it comes in handy in so many ways, and not to mention the fact that she can also make your if you're playing on a team, she can make your teammate invisible as well. So that is definitely a plus. And then she also has she can shoot arrows to put people to sleep. So if you have to scan something and they move too fast, you can just shoot an arrow, put them to sleep, and scan them. And then she also has ones that are called noise makers to distract people or enemies or whatever. So that also comes in handy in a lot of ways. I've seen some people say that not all her abilities are cool, but I think all her abilities are cool. It just depends on how you use them. I've got 4 more. Should I snipe these ones, or should I'm just gonna stealth kill them because I have a Riven mod I'm trying to unlock. Like I said, I think Ivara is my new favorite So it goes Rhino Prime. It goes Ivaro Rhino Prime. Hi, thanks to whoever just joined me and sent me a message. I appreciate that. How are you doing? And I've also got a lot of upcoming content because I just recently picked up Horizon Zero Dawn, and that game is totally awesome. So you can bet I will be having a lot of comment. I will have a lot of content from Horizon Zero Dawn upcoming soon. And I am fine. I'm having a blast today, actually. I'm having a good day, and I hope you're having a good day too. Anybody wants to leave me comments, when I'm live streaming or even when I'm not live streaming, I do respond. I always say I don't have a problem talking to people, just don't be an asshole, and I don't have a problem responding. It's not a problem at all. I kind of like talking to people. I like when they respond to my videos. So, I just do it to have a lot of fun though. So, it's cool. One more enemy, one more enemy. Stealth or headshot? I need it, so I'll go stealth. I kind of really wanted to headshot it though, but I need it for this trial thing I'm on here. Because every time you get a Riven mod, you have to do a specific quest to unlock it and see what it does. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Because when you first get a Riven mod, it's completely question mark.
Another job well executed.
I'll show you what I'm talking about right now. Okay, check it. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. When you get a Riven mod, they're gonna look like this. I think mine is on my Snipetron. See how the Riven mod has question marks, and then if you look, it says kill 40 enemies with finishers without dying or becoming downed. So you have to. But I killed enemies and it still says 0. Do I have to equip it to my weapon first? Let's try that. Okay, you guys, I'm going to cut this stream off, but I will be back definitely with more. Thank you guys for joining me. Once again, this is Jermaine here, and I am out. So everybody, have a nice day. Peace.